Okay, so a little backstory first. This, you saw that on my desk from the other video. This is a Logitech Z5300 5.1 piece surround sound speaker with a THX certification. This is supposed to be a really good 5.1 channel computer speaker. And then I must say that bass, that woofer there, the bass is very, very loud. You just keep pounding that bass every time you play any sound that uses bass. Now, there's some problem with it. For some reason, I think it had to do with design, that the satellite speaker just not loud enough. What's missing is that balance between the woofer and the satellite speaker. So it turns out it doesn't sound good at all, and I can't have that thing pounding around all the time. Eventually somebody's going to complain, so I had to find another solution. So I was lucky enough that my co-worker's got these two speakers lying around, doesn't have a purpose, and he wouldn't mind giving it to me. So I got those speakers. I think they're 75 watt each in terms of power. And yeah, I did plug them into the Logitech's woofer just to see the difference if it was just the satellite speaker being too small. Well, it does help, it does make it sound better, but that bass though, that woofer, just still pounding around, so I had to find another solution. Pounding bass woofer is not what I need in this place. So I have found myself a reasonably priced amplifier. Let's take a quick look at those amplifiers. This is a Poise digital amplifier AV-210U. This might not mean anything to an English-speaking world person because I'm pretty sure this is one of those Chinese-made or the Taiwanese-made brand that only popular locally. But locally, this is a pretty popular device. It's very small, and it only supports 2 channels. It has really simple dials in the front face, and it supports the microphones for karaoke purposes, stuff like that. And supposedly, it is a tube, one of those tube amplifiers. You know, that part, it didn't mean all that much. What's important though is this thing, it can do around 60 watt. I believe it was 60 watt power output. So yeah, you'll drive those speakers fine that I have. And turn out it did. It sounds pretty good. There is nothing wrong with the sound, and I can mess around with the treble and bass to make it sound good. I'm good with it, and it's loud enough. But what I want to talk about here is, you know, I'm not too used to the idea of having USB and SD card on those kind of audio devices, but I see that everywhere here in Taiwan. Bluetooth speakers, mostly, and you know, stuff like this, an entry-level amplifier, and we'll have these kind of stuff on it for convenience. For I don't know, but I can think of a lot of interesting use for it. For example, if you are running a business, a storefront, you could have your music play all day just on a USB. You have got those simple controls, and you don't need to plug into a computer or relying on a smartphone or anything like that. You can simply plug into a USB key drive or a SD card with MP3 music in it, and you know, you can play music all day in your stores or at parties, or if you just need something for background music. Let me show you how that works. Now I just switched channel to those devices. I got a naked USB key here with some music in it that I got from YouTube audio library that I use for my videos. You simply plug it in like that. As soon as it detects, it will just go ahead and play the music just like that. I think that is very convenient now. You just switch tracks as you wish, and it will just play the next track. What is the next track? Yeah, you can sort of hear it. Let's go to the next one. That one has a slow beginning. There we go. You can give it a clear sound, or little bit more muffled sound. No, to whatever you're liking. Stuff like this is pretty neat because not only he plays those music, he also remembers where you left off. That's what I noticed. I plugged that same USB back in, wait for it to load. There we go. And you play from where you left off. I think this is a really nice, let me just pause it. I think this is a really nice feature for a device like this. Yeah, I just thought that's pretty neat. That's really what I want to talk about. I think if I really want this setup to look good, it's still gonna need a little bit more work. But now at least I make it look pretty clean. I only got a few items on the table: keyboard, mouse, screen, which is adjustable. You can move it to whatever you want. I guess on LED behind the screen. Just gotta do a little bit more of cable management there. Those two speakers are good size. They're not big, they're small enough, but they put out good sound for the distance that I need to use them for. And that amplifier there, it's small, you know, it's easy to put away, and you can, you know, easily reach and adjust whatever settings that you need it to be. Now you could even put stuff on top of it. Now you can do all kinds of stuff with a setup like this. Right now it's pretty simple. Now if you wonder where the computer go, no, it's not on the floor. It's over here, right there on the side. I got a little stand for it right now, but still gonna need a little bit of work to make it look the way I want it to be. Not perfect yet. I like to have that computer stand a little bit higher. So that's all I want to talk about for this video, really, just to show you about my sound solution for the new build. Yeah, so that will be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.